Eric, with Salesforce pushing hard into AI-driven automation with AI agent exchange, do you think this move will significantly boost AI adoption in enterprise software, or is this just a buzz-heavy kind of play to keep up with competitors?
No, I think it actually will work in their advantage because what I like about it is it's creating it's sort of leveraging the collective knowledge of the Salesforce community, the broader Salesforce community, instead of just relying or being dependent on Salesforce as a company to create all the AI competencies you might need or want. This is sort of opening up innovation to its entire ecosystem, and I think that's really powerful, especially in something that's changing as quickly as AI, and it's still hasn't truly been fully adopted or embraced by the mainstream yet, at least mainstream businesses, I should say. So I think that that's going to work to their advantage. And you compare that to, some of the bigger counterparts, the bigger competitors in the space that are doing the opposite, which is more of a closed system of just the software vendor providing all the capabilities. There's a limit, no matter how big the company is and no matter how big the R&D budget is, there's a limit to how fast they can move and how innovative they can be. And I don't think that's going to be enough to compete with the Salesforces of the world. And I think it's not just Salesforce, by the way. You're also starting to see companies like NetSuite is starting to open up their community or open up their ecosystem to other developers. Microsoft has always had that model where they take, they open up their D365 core product and they allow third-party developers and partners to build on that, either extensions for certain industries or functions or modifications to fit certain types of industries. So I think those are the types of companies that are going to have the advantage going forward, especially in this AI.
Yeah, that makes sense. With agent exchange supposed to be this middle ground between pre-built and custom AI solutions, do you think companies will actually take advantage of this customization, or will they default to more of a plug and play option?
I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, I think a lot of them will take advantage of it. But again, I think back to your earlier question, it does put pressure on the internal IT staff to maintain this stuff. So you have to have some controls in place or parameters and make sure you're not letting everyone go off and do their own thing or create stuff from scratch when they don't necessarily need to. So yeah, I think as long as you have parameters in place, you just got to find that right balance.
Yeah, absolutely. And one more, I guess, question, more so looking at the long term with this. What impact do you see with AI driven agents having on enterprise software? Could we reach a point where AI agents replace traditional ERP workflows entirely?
Yeah, that's a good question that I want to get into a bit with Khalid in the discussion next, around AI. But I think AI agents. I think there's a lot that AI agents could be doing. And back to the earlier question that one of the audience members asked on social media about who should be doing the work as far as maintaining and entering data in systems. I think my first knee-jerk reaction was, well, AI agents might be the ideal answer to that, because no one really likes maintaining their ERP software anyway. So I don't think there's going to be a lot of people that are super upset about not being able to go search for data or enter data anymore in their ERP system. I think they'd rather be doing something else or something more fun or more strategic. So no, I think it is certainly a possibility. I'll be curious to see how it unfolds.